Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome back to the United Stand. Hope everybody is doing well and okay on this beautiful Friday. It's been sunny here up north near Manchester, so I hope you all have enjoyed your Friday. I am with you for the next 1 hour, bringing you the latest Manchester United news. Unfortunately, no, there is no Mark, but fortunately, there will be a party. There will be a party for sure. I've got my party lights in the back, as you can see. So we definitely will uh, bite our teeth into some interesting news that has come about this evening. So let's get straight into it, right? Let's get straight. Oh, some people are definitely not happy with me being on, but I am very sorry. I am very sorry. Your beloved Mark Goldridge is actually out playing five-a-side football with Talk Sport. I don't know if he's dropping any shoulders. I hope his knees are still intact. I do know Mark has some techers. I mean, if you follow Mark on Instagram, you will see he often gets top bins in his back garden, his beautiful back garden. So I'm hoping we can see some clips that come out of him in top bins. But anyways, that's enough of Mark. Mark is not here. We shall talk about Manchester United and the most latest. I don't know which one to do. Let's talk about Rasmus Hojlund first. Let's talk about the exciting player first. The exciting player is Rasmus Hojlund. 60 million euro package has been sent to Atalanta. Atalanta are now in negotiation with Manchester United to see what they make of this deal. Will they accept or will they reject? We will find out hopefully within the next few days. I'm hoping we can get a here we go. I mean, as per Fabrizio Romano, I'll just bring it up bear with. Let me just bring it up. Yeah, as per Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United have made an offer of 60 million euros in total for Rasmus Hojlund. Negotiations are still ongoing. Both clubs and the player want this deal to happen. PSG earlier on obviously did make an offer of 50 million euros, but Atalanta are not going to hear them. And it seems like, look, it seems like as per some reports, the Manchester United aren't really be pushed around, even though it seems like Manchester United have only just put the bid in after PSG showed some concrete interest in Rasmus and really wanted to put the money where the interest is. But it seems like Manchester United know the valuation they have, and they are adamant that Atalanta will let Rasmus go to Manchester United. And obviously, Rasmus Hojlund really wants this move for himself as well. And it's a big step up for Rasmus, let's be honest, in his career at 20 years old to come to Manchester United. You can expect a lot from him. I sit back every day and watch more and more of Rasmus Hojlund. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say I've gone through each and every game of his. I haven't, but I do try and take some time every day and watch as many games of Rasmus Hojlund or as many kind of clips of Rasmus Hojlund as I can to kind of educate myself on the player as he's coming in. And some of the positive things is that his valuation has jumped quite a bit since he moved to Strum Graz from Copenhagen in for a couple of million, and then obviously from Strum he moved to Atalanta for 17 million euros or 17, 18 million euros, and his valuation went from 2 million to 17 million in the space of a very short time. And that tells you that there is clearly a huge amount of potential, especially, clubs like Atalanta, clubs like Ajax, all of these type of selling clubs, with all due respect, the way they purchase youngsters and they nurture them into becoming top class talent that Premier League teams come out for. He's jumped a massive 15 million euros in the space of a very short time, like half a season or a season, not even a full season, in all honesty. And now, Premier League clubs and big clubs are looking at him, the likes of Manchester United and PSG. I haven't heard many other clubs, but still, big clubs are there. Now, if you look at the profile he is, I posed a question before. Um, is he 60 million euro worth? At the end of the day, a player is worth what any club valued him as, and what they want to pay. And Manchester United want to pay 60 million euros because Ten Hag wants him in his system. And this could only mean that Ten Hag is hell bent on the player. Ten Hag has done this with Anthony before. You've seen he wanted Anthony so bad. He made Manchester United went and paid overboard for the player. Some would say Anthony hasn't actually lived up to any expectation, but I think Anthony has played a crucial part in the system. And this the same thing goes up for Rasmus Hojlund. There's a lot of improvements to make in Rasmus's game, first touch being one of them, aerial threat being another one. But I think this is something that's expected for a 20-year-old coming into Manchester United. I expect there to be weaknesses. I expect there to be room for improvement. And I think the most important thing is to take the positives in this whole situation. The positive is he's a central striker. He's not a stopgap signing. He's young. He's got many, many, many years of development coming in. I can expect over the next 5 years, 3 years, he's going to get an abundance of coaching from Eric Ten Hag, and don't forget Benny McCarthy as well, our very own forward coach. And certain things that I see in his game, I can understand why he would be worth 50 million euros. Look, his physicality is an absolute specimen for his age. And one of the things that I really hold, for example, Gonçalo Ramos so high in high regards for, because of his size, his movement. For a guy of I think he's 6'3", 6'3", Rasmus Hojlund, he's extremely pacey. All of these things you guys already know. He runs in the channel. He looks for the ball. He's at the right time, right place. But this also poses another question. The other question is, as much as we expect Eric Ten Hag to coach Rasmus Hojlund, and I'm hoping this bid gets done quick, it also means our wingers need to be very, very, very creative. This is very important. This is something we cannot forget. Quick super chat. I'm just going to read out before I continue. Sean Andrew says, "Big up, Faz. You think Amrabat would be a good signing for United?" I'll touch on Amrabat as well. Thank you for the chat, Sean. I will touch on it. I won't forget. There's another super chat as well. Let's not miss that one out. From Nick says, "What happened to Suzuki?" Well, unfortunately, Suzuki has broken down. And is nothing against Suzuki, the motorbike brand or the car brand or anything. Please don't sue me. But the player Suzuki and the deal with Manchester United has broken down. It seems like what I have read is Suzuki has rejected us because he wants more minutes and he doesn't want to be a bench player. That's what it seems like, anyway. So yeah. Mojo says, "What is the Greenwood situation?" I get the feeling that ETH will keep him and get him to play after a while. We'll come to that in a bit as well. But sticking on Rasmus Hojlund, as that's the most latest news, anyways. Look, again, as I was saying, physicality, runs in the channel, good inside the box, finds himself in the right areas at right time. But all these things work. Also, good link of play as well. Just to mention, but all of these things work when Marcus Rashford is more creative. Ricky mentions it, during the fan forums a lot. Is Rashford, does he create for the team? I think he does, but not not as much as we would like him to. But also, don't forget, last season we didn't have a solid, out and out, top class number 9. Marcus Rashford did what he had to do, in my opinion, which is make a lot of chances for himself, and he delivered rightly so with all the GA that he got. But now that Rasmus Hojlund comes in, you could expect, in all honesty, you could expect Marcus Rashford to be creating more assists than goals for himself. That's what I'm expecting, anyways. Right? Same situation, for example, goes with Anthony. I expect Anthony, as much as he loves to, be inverted, come on the inside, have a shot with his left foot. All of that is, very good stuff. But again, he needs to be creative because that's what Rasmus is going to bring to this team. He is going to bring the central focal point in the box where he's going to feed off, let's say, a ball that bounces off the keeper, second ball, the odd headers here and there, even though his aerial ability is not the best, let's be honest, but I'm expecting that for him to develop. But the wingers need to be creative. Garnacho would do really well. Pelestri would do really well, but they're not, starting players. It's Anthony, it's going to be Rashford, it's going to be Bruno, Mount, maybe Sancho, the odd games. I'm expecting our players to create because right now, next season, someone says fix your mic. I think my mic is okay. Do let me know if my mic is not working. I can see the mic is working. But yeah, Rasmus Hojlund, once we have an out and out number 9, we need to make sure we create more chances. So, no, my mic is okay. What's wrong with my? It's fine. It is absolutely fine. You guys are trying it on. I can hear the mic as well. Anyways, no, the mic is fine. Yeah, the mic is fine, but it sounds bad. Fading in and out. Okay. No worries. I'll put the volume up a little bit. Thank you very much. Moving on. Yeah. Um, like I was saying, Rasmus Hojlund, he's not the Wout Weghorst. He's not the Igalo, and he's not the Ronaldo. He's a young striker who is going to do the same work as Wout Weghorst and more. You know, we're gonna get pressing from the front. We're gonna get an aggressive, physical player, and the other players need to create loads of chances for him. So yeah, that's the latest news as per Fabrizio Romano. So I'm really glad that Manchester United are making some move. But there is some other breaking news as well. Let me touch on that quickly, and that is on Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, what can I say? Time Sport has reported Harry Maguire wants to play at a bigger club than West Ham. Admin, please do let me know if my mic is fading in and out because I trust you, admin. Because some people might want to troll me on a Friday, and I can appreciate that you want to troll me because it's fun. But I think it should be okay. I think it should definitely be okay. I'll leave it to the admin to let me know. Um, Harry Maguire wants to play for a bigger club. West Ham, who have won the Conference League, Europa Conference, Harry Maguire thinks he deserves better. Do you think Harry Maguire deserves to play in a bigger team than West Ham? I don't know. West Ham 20 million. I think it's a good deal. I think Manchester United should take people they Maguire should be worth 30 million, 40 million. Um, I don't disagree nor agree. I think 30 million, yeah, if we get 30 million from Maguire, that's a great price. But what's the difference between 20 and 30 for a player like Maguire? You know, we wanna ship him off our books. His wages is very high, and it's in a situation where he's not going to play that many games for Manchester United. So I just think Manchester United should have taken the offer. What happens now, right? What happens now if West Ham don't put an improved offer in? Where do we stand now? That would mean Harry Maguire stay in Manchester United for another season. Yes, he's got um, 2 years on his contract, sure, but he doesn't start for Manchester United, and his England career on top of that as well is in jeopardy. So I don't understand how he thinks he deserves to play, you know, in a better team. I don't know. He's barely played for Manchester United. His England position is up for grabs, and he thinks he wants a better, bigger club. And this is the thing. I I've said this about Harry Maguire before. You know, I don't think there's any sense of accountability. I don't know how he thinks he deserves to play for a bigger club. I mean, does he think he deserves to play Champions League football? Good on him for thinking and being confident in that. But let's be honest, I don't think so. I don't think so. We've seen this before, you know, him saying in interviews, managers pick me because there's a reason why they pick me. We've seen his PR before on television, for example, where people are backing him. Gareth Southgate is backing him, but I don't know where he thinks he deserves to play. And this is just my humble opinion with no disrespect to Harry Maguire. There are certain teams he can do well in, but if he thinks he can play in a top six team in Premier League, good luck to him. I mean, we've seen some report that he's been training very hard with Ricardo Cavallo for I think he said 3 times per week or something like that, and he wants to fight for his position in Manchester United. But no way is he going to improve better than Lindelof. Obviously not better than Martinez, and definitely not better than Varane. So I don't know why. And he's on an astonishing wage for his quality in Manchester United. So yeah, apologies for the mic. I hope my mic is better. I mean, from what I could hear, the mic sounded okay. But yeah, I hope the mic is better now. It was okay the last few. So I don't know. Couple of super chats I'm just going to go through quickly. Before I do that as well, let me get the members chat out the way. Big up to Mojo for donating 10 memberships. I have seen you before. I've donated very generously to the community. So thank you very much. Make sure you put some clapping emojis for Mojo in the chat, people. Uh, Anthony says, kind of overpriced for someone this young, but at least he will be on a lower wage, so the risk is lower. I think 20 million is a decent fee for Maguire. So yeah, I mean Anthony sees some kind of sense in the 20 million offer from West Ham. I'll be very honest. I didn't actually think West Ham would offer 20 million. I'll be very frankly honest. I know you guys might go against me, go at me and say, Faz, you're being crazy. 20 million is not fair at all. I hear you. I understand. I share the same concern. But I actually was a bit shocked from the 20 million pound offer. I was very shocked. I thought they would be respectful and offer 30. But again, the report does say that they might not make another offer. And where do we stand then? David Ornstein's report, and we know David Ornstein's reports are, as solid as they come. West Ham's 20 million bid for Harry Maguire has been rejected. The Hammers will likely not move again. I repeat, the Hammers will likely not move again, with Maguire not being 100% sold on leaving as of yet, as well as big wages being the issue. Maguire himself doesn't want to leave. This is the most important thing. Maguire doesn't want to leave. And it's just tough situation for both parties here, for Maguire, for Manchester United, and the third party in this case, West Ham. They are willing to take on his wages. Clearly, they offered 20 million, and Manchester United should have taken it and let Harry Maguire negotiate a deal with West Ham. But people think he should stay. There are a certain amount of people who think he should stay because we can make an extra 10 million pounds from Harry Maguire. It would go a long way right now, wouldn't it? I just don't know. I just don't know. Anyways, moving on. Let me see. Uh, Someone's saying, second, is the mic? I don't know. Someone is saying the mic is still acting up. So what I am going to do is should be definitely okay. Yeah, everything is fine. So mic is fine. Another super chat here. I'll just address that one quickly. Um, Lee says, Salam Paz, great show. You're leaving me in stitches with the Maguire debacle. To be honest, it's delusional. Great show as always. Thank you very much, Lee. I appreciate you for the kind words. Very, very kind. Everybody is saying fix the mic and some. God, please give me a mic is fine. You know what? We're gonna do a test. We're gonna do a test because I'm gonna find out if the mic is actually fine or not. Let's see. Mic testing. 1, 2, 3. Mic testing. Mic is fine. Yeah, the mic is fine. Guys, man, you guys are having me on, aren't you? You guys are having me on. Admin. Admin. You let me down, admin. I left it in your safe hands, and you yourself let me down. He's saying the mic is going in and out, but I don't know. The mic is fading like Maguire and my hairline. Anyways, moving on. The sound is muting. Ah, God, what is going on today? Gremlins in wire in the wires. Gremlins in the wires. Should be okay. You know what? I am going to play this stream back and we will find out if my mic is actually fading. And if it is fading, I will hold the L. I will. And if the mic isn't fading, I am going to come for you guys that trolled me. I will. Uh, Super chat here. Let me address this quickly. Darren, thank you very much. Says, I would love to buy kudos. West Ham can have both Scott and Maguire for 45 million. They should get back in touch and offer that deal. Both Scott and Maguire for 45. I don't agree with that, but I would love to buy kudos as well. Thank you very much, Darren, for the super chat. Moving on as well, some of the other news. Let me just bring it up. This is a bit of news on the sale of the club. Developments are expected in regards to the MUFC sale when the team finishes their preseason tour, and that report comes from Sky Cover. I think that was expected. I think that was expected. I expected Manchester United to have some sort of an update on this sale procedure at some point. Um, Again, this doesn't really say much. Developments expected after the store. It doesn't say anything at all. Is it going to be a positive? Is it going to be a negative? Is it going to be a sale? Is it going to be them staying with Jim Ratcliffe? It doesn't say anything. But all it says is just hold your horses until after pre-season is done, which is very, very soon. But this process has been going on for many, many, many months. I remember when they started, I had hair, and right now it's not looking that good, bruv. But anyways, um, all I can say is I don't really take this as news. I just think it's expected to hear something after the season tour is done. I was always under the impression that the sale could be possibly done as the season starts, towards when the season starts. So I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't really make much of this, but moving on, let's talk about Nottingham Forest and Dean Henderson. What's the latest in terms of that? Well, the latest is Nottingham Forest remain in talks with Manchester United over a deal for Dean Henderson. Forest want an initial loan, but to make it permanent after 30 appearances. But United want it to be only 2 to 5 games. I mean, this is an interesting one. I knew I knew that Manchester United wanted to sell Dean Henderson to Nottingham Forest, and the quoted price was £30 million. But listen, when did it occur that they wanted another loan and 30 appearances as well? Um, oh my God, you guys in the mic comments. You know what? Time out. Everything time out. I am going to fix this mic issue. Right, let's the wire is plugged in. Where is the goddamn mic wire? Where is it? Right, okay, that's plugged in. Okay. No, no, you guys have honestly, enough is enough at this point. Enough is enough. In the middle of a show, if you guys are trolling me, an admin, you are not an admin. Tell me if the mic is okay. Sound suppression. Maybe there's too much and sounds underwater. Okay. Right. What we're gonna do, we're gonna unplug. Okay. Mic test one. Mic test two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. Your mic is just fine. I don't understand. People are saying it loads better. Mic is fine. You sat still. It's fine. It's now fine. Okay. Come on. Knee slide. Mic is fine. Get in. We can swiftly move on, right? Swiftly move on. Thank you very much for the chat. Thank you very much the admin as well. I really don't know what the issue is, but this is a brand new mic, so it shouldn't have this issue as well. Anyways, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Gone again. What is the goddamn problem with this goddamn mic? What is this? Oh, I don't think the mic was plugged in, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just see. I don't think the mic was plugged in. I apologize. I apologize. I think the mic wasn't plugged in. I don't know what's going on. I'm officially sweating. Breaking news, but we will find a way out. Right, the mic is in. It should be working. Is it? Can you hear me? I'm not pranking you. I swear to God, I am not pranking you. Can you guys? Mic test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fixed. Someone said it's fixed. You plugged it in and out. It's better now. Yes, finally, finally. Come on. Drop some emojis in the chat because I'm damn it, sweating like whew, we got there in the end. Mark, please don't sack me. This was not my fault. This was not my fault. I promise you, it was not my fault. I didn't think it needed to be plugged in. Admin, can I get a thumbs up, please, in the chat as well? Here we go. Faz's mic is working. Give me a here we go, everyone in the chat. Anyways, moving on. A couple of more super chats as well. Ethan says, big up to Faz. Glazers will suck the joy out of everything they possibly can. The sale, transfers, everything. They gotta go. They gotta go indeed. Someone said, breathe now. I do. Honestly, I do need to breathe. If anybody says it's not working, I swear to God, I am going to throw myself at this camera. The society says, Faz, man, do we know where are the boys training tomorrow in Vegas? Be sick to see them before the game day. You do great work. Keep uh, manning your post. Thank you very much. And unfortunately, no, I don't know where they are training. Unfortunately, I don't. I don't know where they're training. Mic works. I think the issue is sensitivity, aka sensitivity. It is to the pick up your voice. I think you have to do some magic in the settings. I don't know. It literally worked before, and it should be working now. People can hear, and everything else is working. So I might just take this thing off. I might just take it off. Just take this clip off, and hopefully the suppression's not there. The joys, the absolute joys of technology. The absolute joys. Like when I play it on my phone, it works. We've literally spent 10 minutes just faffing about with this mic, and it's getting- yeah, you can hear the voice. I can hear my voice. I can hear it. I don't know why you guys are saying it's not working, but it's working. You guys are making me sweat for absolute no reason. Absolute no reason. It's working. It's definitely working. Um, yeah, it's working. I'm just gonna ignore the chat because it's definitely working. Anyways, Lord have mercy, you're making me sweat from my right eye. You throw me right off. You guys have. I don't even know where I last was. Nottingham Forest, Dean Henderson, 30 million. The deal is not a sale, it's a loan. Manchester United want only 2 to 5 games before the loan to buy option clause kicks in. Nottingham Forest want to loan him again. Look, Nottingham Forest spent a lot of money last season when they came into the Premier League, and now all of a sudden they're acting stingy, and I'm not. Honestly, I'm not happy. I think Dean Henderson should be moved on. But now look at it this way: Suzuki has rejected Manchester United, and we don't have a second keeper or a third keeper. Do we promote Kova? We. I don't think we can. I think well, obviously he's going to go on loan. And where do we get a second keeper from? That's the most important question. Where do we get a second keeper from? I think what's going to happen in this case is Manchester United will probably find a way to narrow this 30 appearances down to 10 maybe, and then let Dean Henderson go on loan, and then he can get sold next season for 30 million. But we did need the cash now, and if we had the cash, we could have gone and made that Amrabat deal happen or brought in another keeper, but we can't. Um, Another one from Samuel Lucas says Manchester United are fine with letting Dean Henderson leave on loan again, providing the buy clause activates before the end of the calendar year, meaning within the season, before half the season. So that's from Samuel Lucas. So again, negotiations are ongoing. There's another one that's on player exit, which is Fred. Fred has agreed personal terms with Galatasaray. If a deal is agreed, Manchester United will go for a replacement, with talks taking place with Fiorentina over potential deal for Sofian Amrabat. So again, someone said put the phone back in. Oh, I need to be gentle. There we go. Anyways, yeah. So Fred, 20 million again, another transfer that we need to be making. He's agreed the terms with Galatasaray. I think this is a good one. I think what's going to happen with this case is we get rid of Fred, and Fred goes, and we can bring in a new player, and that would be Sofian Amrabat, who will be a much, much better upgrade on our midfield. And this is something that I'm going to address. Someone had mentioned it before about Amrabat. Do you think he's going to be good for Manchester United? I think he's going to be very, very good indeed. Um, I think look, Amrabat, his switch of play is so good. His defensive attributes are really good as well. He can carry the ball. Okay, he's not the Frankie De Jong. Let's be honest, he's not the Frankie De Jong, but he's definitely still an upgrade. Definitely still an upgrade. And if we can get 20 million from Fred, and that's just, I think it's 35 million for Amrabat, we can add a bit of money and bring in Sofian Amrabat, and he can be a fantastic player to play. Um, when Casemiro's either not available or needs a break. I think that's the direction Ten Hag wants this club to go. What's going to happen if McTominay and Fred leaves? We'll need two players, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Manchester United, again, another report is Manchester United 30 million for Harry Maguire and 45 from Scott McTominay, and that is reported by West Ham Central. I think 45 million for Scott McTominay is a bit high. I think 40 million will be great. I think 40 million will be great. Um, but we will see soon enough what happens. You know what? You guys are still complaining about the mic, right? Hold on. If you guys are still complaining about the mic, let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Right. Get rid of this goddamn mic. How is it now? How is it? Is it better? I will wait until someone says if the mic is better. Oh my God. Someone said it's still awful. Admin. Where is admin when you need admin? I it should be better. 100% it should be better. I shouldn't have any more issues at all. Moving on. A couple of super chats as well. Let me address them quickly. Jose says, Jose Porto, I thought it's Jose Mourinho. Jose says, how West Ham offering so little after the fee has got for Declan Rice? Agree with United's decision. Look, agree with United's decision indeed, but um, what if West Ham don't make an improved offer is the biggest problem. If West Ham don't make a better offer, we'll be stuck with Harry Maguire for another season, rotting in the bench. And look, I don't think it's a good move for anyone, especially not for Ten Hag. Anyways, what's the point of keeping him and 200 grand a week? Get him off the books. That's the most important thing. We can get him off the books, and it helps everyone. It absolutely helps everyone. So that's what I think. That's something we need to consider and do if another bid comes in. I think West Ham might offer us 25 million, 30 million if we're lucky, and we should just take run with it. Kelly says, hi, Faz. Do you think the Glazers will still be at the wheel this time next year? I don't think so. I think the Glazers will sell. A big part of me actually thinks the Glazers will sell. A big part of me thinks Glazers will sell. I don't know why. It's just a gut feeling. It's just a gut feeling. Far as why Dean went from purchase to loan, I think Nottingham Forest are being stingy. That's the best way I can put it. They're being stingy. They don't want to pay up for the keeper. But let's be honest, they do need a keeper. They had a keeper last season, and now he's gone back from his loan. Navas, he's gone back to his original club. They do have the money to pay. I'm sure they can figure out the money to pay. They absolutely went crazy last season with their expenditure. But yeah, I think the loan or whatever it is, they will negotiate and make it happen. By the reports, anyways, it seems like it's in advanced stages. Nottingham Forest won a 30-game kind of mark before they pay the fee. Manchester United won a 2-5. I think they'll agree around a 10-game period. And once that happens, player will be sold. We're okay with that. As long as we get the money before this calendar year. That's the most important thing. Thank you for the contribution, Connolly Gaming. Let me put the phone back on. The phone is off. I took it off. We have Zayn Miasi. Oh my goodness. What has Zayn said today? Zayn says, please sell Maguire to Spurs. After seeing Onana, I don't see him better than Ramsdale. Let's see him with Saka, Rice, and go in September. Zayn, I remember you were giving it the big one before preseason. And in preseason, I don't know what type of rice you had, but the rice was most definitely undercooked. Did nothing, absolutely nothing. Kobe Mino absolutely bossed that midfield. Better than £100 million Declan basmati rice, if that's what you want to call it. With no disrespect to Declan. But I love the delusion in Arsenal fans. I really do. I really, really do. Because it's funny with Arsenal fans, soon as the game was over, it's a friendly. Why did you tackle so hard? It's a disgrace. It's a shambles. Typical Arsenal fans. Absolute sore loser. Wherever you press, it's sore. It's sore on an Arsenal fan because they are sore losers. And Zane, hold your L early on this season, in preseason. I don't care. My manager said we don't play friendlies. And there were Manchester United fans as well, don't forget, who said Ten Hag is apparently following Arteta's blueprint. Well, I don't know which kind of blueprint he was following, but there's nothing printing there. Ten Hag has absolutely schooled Arsenal twice in the same way. And we will do the same in the league as well. You know, you have a very good balanced squad, by the way the transfer window's gone, but you're no better than Manchester United. It seems like anyways. Absolutely doesn't seem like anyways. Um, you have a player that can't do a little FIFA challenge, and you want to compete with us. Please step aside. Let the big dogs eat. Another super chat here. Let me see if there is any other. No, I can't see any other super chat. Last one was Zane's. Yeah, thank you very much. Admin, if you are here, I want to do a poll with everybody whilst in the chat. Poll, please. Harry Maguire, 20 million. Should we take it? Should we have taken it, or did we do well by leaving it? Can we get a poll up as well? I want to see what the people have to say. In my opinion, we should have taken it, but I want to know what the people think. That's the most important thing. What do you guys think? Also, on another one on a side note, kudos. There's some little bits that come out early on today. Beth had covered it already, and I wanted to give my 2 pence on that as well. Kudos to Manchester United. Could it happen? I think, look, Mohamed Kudus is a fantastic player, absolutely upper echelon, creme de la creme, top of the top player, in my opinion. Sky has reported, Marcel van der Kraan says, as soon as Ten Hag knocks on the door, he will go. And I think Manchester United should. Arsenal have been linked with Kudus as well, and I wouldn't like Kudus to go to Arsenal. I just love Kudus, Mohamed Kudus, so much. And we've seen him in the World Cup. He was overshadowed by his senior colleagues in the World Cup a bit, I would say. But his ability is second to none, and you can't at all not want a player like that. I wonder what the chat think if they would take this or not. Thank you very much, admin, for the poll. Maguire for 20 million, sell or reject. Let me make my vote. My vote is in. I'm glad 62% of the people think we should have sold him. That is a very, very, very high number, and I like it. A lot of people say reject. Let me see a super chat as well from Darren. Do you think it will be Qatar, the owners? Let's hope it's not Jim Ratcliffe. Imagine the signings we could get. Well, Darren, I do think it would be Sheikh Jassim. That's my gut feeling. Whether it will be or not, I'm not 100% sure. Only time will tell, but my gut feeling thinks it's going to be Sheikh Jassim. Look, the Glazers, from the money they put into the club originally to now, they will become absolute billionaires. The question comes in is all these 8 Glazers, can they make their mind up for a joint agreement that they want to sell the club? That's what the most important thing is.
The most important thing is, are they all going to go? Because there's some of the Glazers that want to cash in. We know that. We've covered that on this channel before, a couple of streams ago. Um, and there are some of the Glazers that want to stay. And we just have to wait and see. As you saw, the report says will be revealed once the tour is over. Manchester United, I mean, it seems like Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe are patient. They're both waiting. There's absolutely zero news that has come out with the takeover, anyways. It's all transfer, and rightly so because it is transfer season. But you are right. Imagine the signings we could have made if Sheikh Jassim was here. I mean, Mbappe is up for sale, and we could have been one of the clubs that went and got Mbappe. And now we can't. Now we can't. Um, but yeah, the latest is Rasmus Hojlund coming to Manchester United. Hopefully, the Here We Go will be here. Let me see the poll quickly. 63% of the people think we should have sold Maguire for 20 million. If Fred is going for, what is it, 20 million, 25 million to Galatasaray, if that happens, because he's agreed personal terms, and he's playing so many games for Manchester United, and he's been inconsistent, sure, but he's had really good performances. How do you think you can make more money from Maguire? The only difference is Maguire has an extra year on his contract, and Fred doesn't. I don't know how people justify it. Yes, Maguire is an England international. Gareth Southgate loves him, former captain of Manchester United. But no, he's not worth more than 20 million. I don't think he is. I think if we were offered 30 million, that would be fantastic. Whereas on the other hand, Scott McTominay, for example, Manchester United values Scott McTominay at 45 million. I think we can get 40 for Scott McTominay. I really do. They definitely have the money, West Ham. We know that. It's just making it happen. And again, these exits need to happen sooner rather than later. The 60 million euro for Rasmus Hojlund, I don't know if it's going to be rejected or accepted. It would be a good point as well. I can actually get that hold up. Do you think this 60 million euro for Rasmus Hojlund is going to be accepted by Atalanta, or is it going to be rejected? I think it is going to be do I think it's going to be? I think it's going to be accepted. I really think so. I think by this time next week we could hear a "Here we go" from Manchester United, from Fabrizio, of Rasmus going to Manchester United. I really do. I just wonder how long it's going to take, his clearance, everything to come through. And he can come into pre-season. But I'm excited. I finally am. There's some, it's getting closer. Everybody's kind of holding on to see when this happens. But yeah, what it's a shame. It's not the likes of Harry Kane, it's not the likes of Victor Osimhen. We've covered it obviously on this channel extensively, this deal, but it's dragged on quite a bit. It definitely has dragged on quite a bit. Um, Someone says, past thumbnail says 75 million. For Scott and Harry. Thumbs up. Yeah, David. 75 million for Scott and Harry Maguire would be great. Absolutely great. Admin, if you can get the poll up for me to see, do people think Atalanta are going to accept the bid? I think you put the same poll on. Unfortunately, I wanted a poll. Do you think Atalanta is going to accept the 60 million or not? What do people think? Uh, Everybody's hating my mic today. I just did a show a couple of hours ago and it was perfectly fine. It was absolutely perfectly fine. I don't know what else I can do with this mic. I really don't know what else I can do. It isn't me. It's like I'm doing my best, but my mic is injured. It's basically Martial. It's basically Martial. When it works great. And when it doesn't, it's trash. And I will play this. I will play the stream back. And I hope on this beautiful Friday, you haven't trolled me. I really hope.
because honestly, it's upset me. It's upset me. I'm actually upset. I wanted to do an energetic stream, and I'm sorry, I need a minute. I think I'm a bit upset. Now, I'm joking. I'm not upset. Don't clip this up. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. Will Atalanta accept 60 million? I think yes. Let me vote yes. And 84% of the people think it is going to be accepted. That's you guys heard that, didn't you? Ha, got you guys. Hold on. All this time you guys said that the mic was not working. Well, soon as I started getting upset and soon as I started whispering, you guys could hear that, couldn't you? You guys could hear that. I got you guys back. There you go. Got you. 1-0 Faz. 1 to Faz and 0 to the trolls. There you go. Got him, admin. Well done. Absolute mastermind. Faz from deep. There you go. Hold your L's now, you trolls. Hold it. Hold it. Got you guys there. I was whispering then. I thought, let me try and act like I'm whispering and see if they can hear it. And look at you guys. You wanted to clip it right up. You wanted to clip it right up. Let me tell you something. You cannot troll the troll. Anyways, enough of fun. We had a lot of fun, okay? We had a lot of fun together, but let's move on. Let's move on, right? Let's not have any more trolling. Let's not have any more trolling. God damn it, you guys got me sweating. Whew. Anyways, yes. Will Atalanta accept just over 60 million for Rasmus Hojlund? 84% of you say yes. And I am in agreement. I think Atalanta will not get this offer from PSG. I don't think PSG are going to, increase their 50 million euro valuation from Rasmus Hojlund. But it's great for us. It is great for us. And also to add to another one as well, one of the super chats that was asked early on in the show. I wanna do him justice. Excuse me. What is the situation? Excuse me, with Mason Greenwood? Look, we don't know. We don't know. We do not know. All we know is Mason Greenwood's news is yet to come out. And when is it going to come out? We will have to wait and find out. Does Ten Hag want to keep him? All we know is Ten Hag has left the decision to the owners and Mertens. And once they make the decision, we all will know. That's just it on Mason Greenwood. And another one as well, someone said about Amrabat and how he would be in Manchester United. Look, Amrabat comes, he will upgrade our midfield so much in terms of just from the bench option. I still don't think Casemiro, he will play over Casemiro. Was it Beth who asked me the question, do you think hit or miss? Do you think Amrabat will have 15 starts for us next season if he comes in? I don't think so. Casemiro missed, 9 games, if I'm not mistaken. But that's not to say Amrabat will start 15. Casemiro's still the absolute dog. I think he will definitely start. A couple of super chats as well. Let me just address them quickly. Members chat. Dave, thank you very much for staying a member for 1 month. Says Faz, Mike was terrible. Admin said it was technical issues, but they fixed it now, bro. Carry on. Thank you very much, Dave, for the kind words, and thank you for staying a member as well. We held it. We held our own. It was 1-0 to the trolls, but I brought it back, and now I'm going to score a winner with my head. Another super chat as well. Let me see. Before I read this one out, actually, because it's always funny when it says breaking news. No, see, Steven says breaking news. Manchester United acknowledged they mistakenly valued McTominay at 45 million because they did not move the decimal point. Should have been 4.5. No, you're trolling, Steven. Please, we did enough trolling already today. Glenny says, Faz, the mic started working better when you moved the mic up and down in frustration just before you said you was upset. Thank you very much, Glenny boy. Appreciate that as well. Anyways, we are towards the end of the show. I mean, talk about running through the show nearly an hour. I mean, to the people that stayed, and thank you very much for staying and being patient with me, I appreciate you. And to the people who still want to troll me, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. But I have covered all the latest news, and for the sake of this video, seeing as the mic is working now, I will cover all of the other topics as well. Number one, West Ham placed a bid for £20 million for Harry Maguire, and Manchester United have rejected it. The Hammers will likely not move again, with Maguire not being 100% sold on leaving as of yet, as well as big wages being an issue, reported by David Ornstein. Reported by Time Sport, Harry Maguire wants to play at a bigger club than West Ham, which again, I don't know where that comes from, but yeah, that's Harry for you. Manchester United won 30 million British pounds for Harry Maguire and 45 million for Scott McTominay. And a lot of people will agree Scott McTominay 45 is a very fair deal. And some people would, like Steven said, 45 is not a fair deal. Another one here from Sky Cava says developments are expected in regards to the sale when the team finish their preseason tour. Look, just to actually touch on this preseason tour, we know Ten Hag has said he wants to advise the owners on the sale process. We know that Ten Hag probably himself is thinking what is going to happen, but he's not involved obviously with these negotiations. He's not involved with the sale of the club, but I took loads from that little press conference when he said, look, now that I'm in America, it'd be nice to talk to the Glazers. I think it was Laurie Whitwer or someone who asked one of the Glazers, what are you doing, are you here? What's the reason behind it? And he said, I'm just enjoying the game. But I'm sure the Glazers will be talking to Erik Ten Hag at some point about this whole takeover situation and what direction they're going to go. I mean, surely they have to anyways. They have to notify the gaffer, right? Nottingham Forest with Dean Henderson. Nottingham Forest remain in talks with Manchester United over a deal for Dean Henderson. Forest won an initial loan, but to make it a permanent after 30 appearances, but United wanted to be only 2 to 5 games. Again, this deal has been going on for a while, so we will find out very soon what happens with this. Manchester United are fine with letting Dean Henderson leave on loan again, providing the buy clause activates before the end of the calendar year. And this one is reported by Samuel Luckhurst. You can catch all of this latest news on the United Stand Twitter channel, on our Twitter page. It's at United Stand MUFC, so make sure you check it out if you haven't already. And another one, the last one, Fred has agreed personal terms with Galatasaray. If a deal is agreed, Manchester United will go for the replacement, with talks taking place with Sofian Amrabat from Fiorentina, and that is reported by Sky. And the biggest one of them all, 60 million euros for Rasmus Hojlund has been sent in. It is now over to Atalanta to come back to us and let us know if they accept or reject. Someone said Donny van der Beek update. Hold on. Let me just get it up. Donny van der Beek update. Ooh, break. Ooh. Okay. Real Sociedad are negotiating a loan deal for Donny van der Beek with the option to buy. Very, very, very interesting. Am I happy or am I upset? I don't know. Personally, I think it's good for Donny. It's good for Donny to go to Real Sociedad and rejuvenate his career. I do think so. Look, I interviewed Donny van der Beek when we played Lyon in Scotland, in Edinburgh, and Donny blatantly mentioned, "Look, I'm back from injury. I'm enjoying the minutes. It was nice to get a goal, even though it's a friendly game. It was very nice, but a move might be on the cards." I mean, his exact words were, we will see what happens. A move, whatever it is, we will see. And whenever a player even touches on a move or anything as such, you just know that he might be moving. And there's probably top teams in Europe that are looking for him. We already knew this anyways, that top teams in Europe were speaking to Donny van der Beek's representatives, and Real Sociedad are now negotiating the loan deal with the buy option. Are you guys happy with this? Could we do a... How long do we have? Let me just see. We have a couple of minutes. Let's do another poll, admin. Can we do another poll? Donny van der Beek loan to Real Sociedad. People happy or not happy? Take it, or should he stay, or should he go? Admin, I'm putting you through your paces today, admin. Thank you very much for all your help. A lot of people say, no loan, sales only, no loan deals. Why do United suck at selling? Someone says, sell Donny. This will be interesting. Put up a poll. Sell, loan, or keep. Let's just put it that way. Sell, loan, or keep. The last poll, I love these polls because polls are a great way of getting, the overall consensus of the public. 81% of people think Atalanta will accept the 60 million euro bid, which is fantastic. I hope you guys are right. Anyways, thank you very much, admin. That was fast. Donny van der Beek, keep, loan, or sell. Let me have a think. What would I want to do? Donny van der Beek, Donny van der Beek. Donny van der Beek. Shall we I mean, if you're gonna loan him, it's better you just sell him. But if you keep him, he might have a good season. He might do. But then Ten Hag, when he came in, he didn't really use him until he got injured. What do I want to vote? This is a hard one with Donny. This is a hard one because I like Donny van der Beek so much. I really do. Top player. But with the competition in the squad, he's not going to get a lot of minutes. Mount has now come in as well. Okay. I've made my vote. Oh, wow. This is very interesting. 24% of the public think we should keep Donny van der Beek, whereas 63%, a massive 63% of the people think we should sell him, and 14% think Donny van der Loon. Oh, I saw what you did there. I just clocked. Donny van der Keep, Donny van der Loan, or Donny van der Sell. I see what you did there, admin. I see what you did there. I like it. Donny van der Sell has won by a fine margin. And with that being said, we come to the end of this rocky show, you could say. We somehow stayed afloat. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm hoping to dash this mic far away from this PS5 studio of mine. But yeah, thank you all for staying with me and being patient. It has been fun. It has been rocky. But hey, that's how we like it, right? It's never going to be easy, is it? But anyways, thank you very much, everyone. I will catch you on the next one. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to United Stand, and comment on the video as well. What do you think of the latest news? I'm guessing a lot of people are gonna be commenting about this mic, and I am going to listen to this stream back whilst I'm in the bath, and I'm gonna critique myself. But anyways, thank you all, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good night, everyone.